Welcome to this weekend's project. She's back. You guys know last weekend we took care of a small area up there on the rooftop. I'm going to make a part two. Don't worry. I know what you guys saw. And I know you saw what I saw. But the biggest problem I had, I really needed to address immediately. And that's what I did on last weekend's. I'll do a part two. Yes, I need to do it, which is the right side. I'll do it. I promise you that. But this weekend, we're here for something different. Raise your hand if you like cold air intakes. Come on. Come on, raise your hand. Come on. Neither do I. But I got a good idea for you that I promise you you're going to like. Come join us. Let's go. So before you is the second to lowest underpowered V8s in the Ford family, from the mid 90s up to the mid 2000s. She is the 4.6 liter. Okay. Remember, I told you guys in a previous episode, this is a Harley tribute truck. This is not the real deal. 4.6 is very underpowered. Very, 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 very severely. Trying to think. Anyway, she needs more oomph. That box there is a cold air intake, which I believe take horsepower away from the engine. This is the way it's meant to be from factory. But I've got an idea that involves something interesting. It involves this. Who would have thunk it, right? And I'm going to be putting that onto this. And 1 plus 1 equals 2. Maybe. I'm not going to dyno this truck. This is not a race truck. This is the future shop truck. So, with that in mind, let's start opening some boxes. Have you ever had this before? It actually doesn't taste that bad. It tastes like shit, but not that bad. It's really good for you. Still the same degrees outside, where my skin is melting off. But we march on. Look at all this shiny aluminum. In fact, I can feel it. It's already, 200 degrees, and it's here. There's zero horsepower gain in this. Come on. But I think my truck deserves a little underhood sparkle, And I think this would be a great idea. Except we're going to hide this by using this. So, my hypothesis is by wrapping my intake in exhaust tape, would we have a true cold air intake? I think we would. Come on, who hasn't done this? I am robot. Let's move on. Okay, so we're going to start by removing the stock intake system. You know what? Let's kick the high speed. So I've gone ahead and removed all the original stuff to get it out of the way. The way I plan on doing this, I'm going to wrap everything first. I feel like I do a better job at wrapping all of this before I install it. Yeah. And then I install it as one unit. Look at that, I get a free nail. I'm not kidding you. Free nail. That's what they used to hold it. I forgot all about this. I installed this on one of my previous cars about 20 years ago. Maybe they used something different back then. A nail. I had second thoughts about this, but now that I got a free nail, forget it. And you know what? I bet you there's a second free nail on this one too. Let's kick it with the high speed. So, I had a total brain fart about the last time I did this. Again, it was about 20 years ago that I wrapped my headers in a previous car I owned. This must have been about, I don't know, 25 cars ago. This is made out of fiberglass. It's woven fiberglass pretty much. So, I don't have it on my arms. It's on my shirt. It's on my hands. I don't itch right now. And if I'm careful, I won't itch. Because on the palm of the hand, it's doable. Just be careful when you do this. Don't put it on your arms. Because if you do, you're going to hate yourself for the rest of your life. This will stick on for a couple of days, even after showering time after time. If anything, do your research and you'll see. Fiberglass is a pain in the ass to get off. So let's continue. I still have this piece left to do. By the way, for the rest of this process, what I'm going to do, I swear to God, don't laugh. I see you back there, you're already laughing just because I'm putting this in. I'm wearing bitch mittens. I don't care about your opinion. I am wearing bitch mittens because remember what I've told you guys in the past. I have kids. So I slowed it down to human speed. Because one thing about this eBay kit, yes, this is an eBay kit. I think. I can't remember. I bought it about 6 months ago and I just had not installed it. There's no instructions. You have to use common sense, things that I've done in the past, and that is what, Jesus Christ, it's hot. All right. So let's get started. God damn it, I knew it would do that. Well, there goes that to the floor. Well, you're not big enough. And why do I feel like I've heard that before? With my luck, all of this little stuff will end up down that hole. Yes, I do have a magnetic tray somewhere, but no, that's not how we work around here. Like a glove. Oh no, I made a huge mistake. Y'all take a gander at my left arm. I just rested it on the fiberglass. If you guys hear me crying a little bit, just laugh. What are you doing? God damn it, you made in China crap. Work it in. Come on. There you go. That's the skirt. How would you look at this? I mean, it doesn't get any more professional than this right here. Okay. Now for the hoses. got 113,000 original miles on this truck. That's just the tip of the iceberg. These trucks are good for 600,000-700,000 miles with this engine. All right, that's it. Time to crank her up. Well, there's something in there she's not liking. Got to figure out what it is. Am I missing something?
1 week later.
I immediately noticed something I did. And I felt stupid. I had the mass airflow sensor pointing the wrong direction. So of course, I wasn't going to get the correct idle coming out of this truck. In fact, I'm shocked it even ran at all. But in any case, we are seconds away from starting her up. And I also decided I'm going to go with this Ford Expedition engine beauty cover in the near future. And that's going to solve this whole issue here with this hose in the way. I really don't want to bastardize this beauty cover. I really don't. It's not worth it. These beauty covers are not as, well, they're not rare, but they're also not found in too many trucks anymore. So I'm not going to cut it just because of that hose there. At the end of the day, if I want to go back to the OEM look or the OEM intake, I'm going to regret bastardizing this. I am fond of the engine beauty cover, so I'm not happy that I'm not using it, but I think we are set to go. Let's give her a crank. Major difference. Wow. I'm happy. It's done. And guys, the temperature of that engine bay will never make it in the intake because it's wrapped in exhaust fiberglass tape. I think it's a win-win. Let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, this project right here is the prime example why it took me 11 years to actually get my YouTube channel up and running. mistakes. So what? We all make mistakes. This is YouTube. This isn't, NBC, ABC, primetime TV where everything must be edited and perfect. We all make mistakes. This is perfect. The fact that I made this mistake, corrected it, showed you my mistake, showed you the correction. It's done. There it is. She idles, she purrs, and I'm happy. Got done just in time. You don't believe me? Here, no editing. Check this out. Mother Nature is pissed. All around me too. Above me, got just enough sky left to give you the end of the video. Thank you for sticking around. Another project done. Another weekend. Don't forget to, that. By the way, this shirt, pure fiberglass. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm probably going to toss it. My nips are just bing, 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 It's a race truck now. This thing is going to fly. Far from it. Probably the same amount of horsepower. Maybe 1.5, 7, 2. And that's about it. Purpose wasn't to gain horsepower. It was just like purpose was to feel good about another project. The exhaust on that car is just absolutely amazing. Anyway, it's time for me to go in. I gotta pop this baby inside, bring my Zephyr in here, pick up the mess. I gotta pick up the mess first, then bring the Zephyr in here. I can't do it the other way around. See you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching. What's that smell? Oh my God, it's me.